now listening to The Nasty Table, the premier source for tabletop role-playing actual play. Now come on in, relax, and pull up a seat to The Nasty Table. Last time on The Nasty Table.
Can you look around all of Chicago's funeral homes?
He got me bubblegum and a mint.
Mommy went in her room, guys.
You hate her glasses?
Yeah. This is productive as fuck.
Well, unfortunately, Principal Clay is out on vacation. The Hasbro board game. I love to play it so much.
Thank you.
Okay.
Sergeant really spit on it.
Linwood's finest.
What's up?
You are holding a plunger in your hand. Anything that you want from an anonymous source?
His name is Carter Jennings.
So Dom's after this, or what? Or Catan? What are we doing?
I'll still go to Dom's anyway.
Oh,
just
okay
because Tyler,
I'm okay with going to Dom's.
Yeah,
Tyler lives like
Tyler could probably meet
right up the street. He could probably meet us there.
I'm fine with free popcorn anywhere.
Yeah, free popcorn.
Ooh, yeah.
Bust down on some jumbo wings. Are you kidding me?
And like fucking dollar beers. They have the best prices there.
They
Dude, the big ass fucking Yinglings.
They're $2 fucking dollars for Yinglings, or $2.50 something.
Yeah.
All right, let's get this session started,
All right,
boys.
so-
Now I need Yinglings.
Could I please have a recap of the last session?
Anybody want
It sounds like Poker Stars music.
I don't know. This is Royalty Free by Kevin MacLeod, and he makes so much royalty free music.
Shout out Kevin MacLeod.
Shout out Kevin.
shout
Thanks,
out.
Kev.
We love you.
What a fucking guy.
Cheers to you.
With Jerry and Ray making their way back to their police cruiser, and Caleb and Roy preparing whatever investigations they have into one Weiss Clay. At this point, we're looking at about like 2:15, maybe pushing 2:30. 5 hours left in your shift. What do you guys want to do?
We're going to 1 Sierra Lane, right?
Yeah.
1 Sierra Lane.
How do you wanna play this? Was it that he thinks he couldn't tell us enough? Because he knew there was something he has to know.
I think we tell him the good news. That we found a report of a missing kid.
Honestly, you think he wasn't watching that news report?
I mean, I think if we play dumb, that'll help us.
Question, was there like live TV at this point?
Yes.
Was this on the radio?
It was on the radio. Al Duke confirmed that it was on the radio.
But I was assuming Al Duke was talking about it on the police radio. Like police officers were like, oh, they were talking about this, they were talking about this.
News station.
Oh, I thought he meant like police were talking since it was a criminal or since it was a guy that was incarcerated. I thought that's what he meant. Okay. So we are under the understanding that Weiss Clay could have heard about this so far.
Mm-hmm. But I do think that we should play dumb and try not to give away much more information.
Yeah, they had live coverage.
I'm fine not giving away anything else, but I mean, if we think that he's a guy that cares about kids, why he looked into them in the first place. He looked into them end of 69. So a little over a year ago.
Yeah.
Doesn't call it in for more than 6 months. Yeah, calls it in, waits 9 months to call it in after talking to Al Duke about it. End of 69, so he knew he's looking into it. Marsh and Bobby have been together at that point. Yeah, Marsh and Bobby had been together at that point for over half a year, and then he looks into it. But he tells, yeah, I think we have to be honest with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright.
Do you guys catch each other up on the radios at all?
Yeah, I would just instantly call in. Just be like, Jerry Ray, do you copy?
What's up?
How'd it go?
Ran into our buddy Mike McAllister. We know we got a talker inside our precinct, so we'll address that when we get back to the station.
Can the whole station hear that?
No, you guys are on a private channel.
Okay, cool. Yo,
Kind of would have been down to just say that to everyone too.
We're gonna get you, fucking rat.
You guys pick anything up at Bobby's?
Not a damn thing.
We're headed to the principal's house now, Weiss Clay.
Cool.
So, making your way to 1 Sierra Lane, it's on the far northern side of town. Driving through the streets, there's people out and, walking around. But eventually you do get to his home. It's a larger private home, no visible neighbors. There's this wrought iron fencing that kind of wraps around the perimeter of the house. Front lawn seems well manicured with a few kind of scattered bushes. The home itself looks kind of older in design. You see this mixture of brown and orange exposed brick that kind of make up the majority of the house. There's this roofed porch and a large chimney that kind of extends up pretty high. Looks like it's 2 floors as you approach in your car. No visible basement peripherals, fixtures, anything to signify that there's a basement of any kind.
Is there a car in the driveway?
Yeah, so there's actually a driveway that's adjoined to it. You see this white Buick Rivera that's parked in the driveway. There's this stone-laid path that runs from this central break in the path, this central break in the fence itself that kind of winds its way up the lawn, up to the porch.
Okay, pull up, put it in park. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. Get out of the car.
Mm-hmm.
Shut the door.
Mm-hmm.
And walk on up.
Walk on up. Knock on the door. Couple hard rasps. 10 seconds go by. 20 seconds. 30. 40. Minute.
Knock again.
Another couple of moments pass.
Good ass knock.
Nothing.
Dr. Clay. Weiss Clay. Caleb O'Connor. Anybody home?
No response.
I will walk around back, if I can.
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Can we go around the way that has the car?
Yeah, you can make your way so the driveway's off to the right side, so you kind of walk around towards where the car is. There's no garage or anything like that, but the car is out there. Make your way into the backyard.
While we pass the car, can I listen to see if it was just turned off or anything?
Yeah, if you kind of put your hand on the hood to see if it's still hot. No, it seems like it's been parked for a while.
Okay. Walk around back.
So walking around back, the backyard is smaller than the front yard, but it's still well maintained. There's this small open roofed structure that has a lawnmower kind of under it and a couple racks of tools. Other than that, the only other thing that you see is a back door that's closed.
No windows in the back here?
In the back here, there would be one small window.
I don't see any lights on inside door.
No.
Back door, regular back door, or is it glass?
No, it's a regular back door.
Alright.
I wiggle the handle at the back door.
It's locked.
Is it locked by a deadbolt or locked at the handle?
Locked at the handle.
Okay.
If you look in, it's actually got a glass pane that you can see in. It looks like a little mud room, an adjoining room that leads into something larger.
What are you thinking?
Call it again. Or a Weiss Clay.
No response.
Connor.
Son of a bitch.
I mean, the guy could just be on a vacation. He could be out at the store.
Do you think this guy has more than one car?
Does it seem like a nice enough house that they would have more than one car?
Maybe.
Okay.
This is very unfortunate and coincidental timing.
Has the snow melted here?
So actually looking out back, you can see that there's still scatterings of like small snow piles. It has mostly melted, but since this is a large swath of flat land, there's still a couple piles that are scattered about.
By the door?
No.
Okay. At the front, did he have a mailbox?
Yeah.
Here, check his mailbox.
Yeah, you check his mailbox. Open it up, there is newspaper, a couple letters in there.
Seemed pretty filled.
Not pretty filled, but
When's the newspaper from?
newspapers from this morning.
And they would have delivered the paper yesterday, right?
Yes.
So this is an open plot of land. There's no, like, neighbors.
No, no visible neighbors.
I wiggle the front door handle.
It's unlocked.
I just crack it open. Dr. Clay?
No response.
I shut it. And I turn and I say, it's unlocked.
Don't think we should both be in there. What if I stand at the door? You head in. He comes back. I give you a sign. You get out the back.
We don't have a warrant.
We have an unlocked door. I will remind you, like, I'm on your side, but we gave up a lot about this case. We don't know if that guy's hurt in there. Somebody came after him. And he's locking doors, he's locking his back door. The hell is his front door unlocked?
Why would it be unlocked?
Unless there is somebody in there. I don't think you have anything to worry about.
Alright. Crack it open.
Okay, crack it open.
Dr. Clay, this is Roy. Is anyone in here? Just shout while it's still cracked.
No response.
Okay. I have my weapon
Mm-hmm.
on me. Okay. Yeah, I step in and I look around.
If I knock on the door hard, he's coming back.
Okay.
So you open the door to reveal this large, high-ceilinged foyer with a room that's adjoined to the left. There's this large ornamental staircase that kind of leads upstairs, and you can see, even on the bottom floor of the foyer, you can see up on the second level, there's a hallway with this banister that kind of runs along it. From where you're standing, you can see 3 visible doors upstairs. They're closed. To the right of the staircase, there's an open door as well. So joined room to the left, open door past the staircase and to the right, and you see 3 doors on the second floor.
I'll skim through the joined room to the left.
Yeah, you kind of look in. Simple living room, kind of like classic 70s sunken floor, wood-paneled walls, and this low-hanging Art Deco chandelier. This is also where the fireplace is. You can see the fireplace situated on a far wall that's kind of flanked by 2 bookcases.
Okay. I look at the fireplace. Anything burnt?
Step in, look into the fireplace. No, it looks like it hasn't been used in quite some time.
Okay. Quickly, I walk upstairs. And, I'm sorry, is the open door upstairs?
No, the open door is to the right of the staircase leading up, so it's on the first floor.
Okay, I'll look through that door first.
Looks like it's a kitchen, older appliances, also connected to like a dining area that has a door that you can see is leading into that mudroom that leads out back.
Okay. Is the door shut?
Yeah.
Okay, I walk up and I kind of, if I don't have gloves on me, I'll just like use my elbow, open the door.
Yeah, it opens.
Okay, look through it.
Not a lot here. Just seems like some boots and like general heavy raincoats and stuff like that. It looks like a coat room kind of.
Okay.
And then that leads directly to the back door that leads out back.
Okay. Yeah, I'll walk upstairs. I'll shut the mudroom door.
Mm-hmm.
Walk upstairs.
Okay. Walk upstairs. I need everyone to leave the table except for Alex.
Let's go!
All right. So you make your way up this staircase, and there's these 3 doors. 2 of them are situated on the long side of the hallway. The other one is off to the left. That's on like the shorter end of the hallway.
Okay. I'll start from left to right, so I'll do the far left first.
So the far left, you open it up, it looks like it's a bathroom. Claw-footed tub, standing sink.
Fuck. Yeah, I'll look through. Are there cabinets in the sink or anything? Or
There's a medicine cabinet there that's like attached to, like it's got a mirror that's inlaid on it.
okay, I'll pop it open, but I want to do my best not to get prints on anything.
Yeah.
Fingerprints.
So at this point, you're kind of like rolling up your sleeve to kind of like pick stuff. You open it up. We need good music for this. I like this one.
Oh, this one's sick.
So you open it up and you can see some medicine in there, but it doesn't look like anything that's alarming. No COPD medication, anything like that. It's a lot of like old people pills, blood pressure, shit like that.
Okay. Are they all...
Weiss clay. There's no other names that are on these pill bottles.
Okay. And the dates are recent?
Relatively so. Within the last 6 months.
Okay. 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 I want to step out of this, but I want to leave the door open. Just for now, I want to leave that door open.
Okay.
So, and then I'll look at the tub, like, is it, I just want to give a general, like, look around in this bathroom before I fully step out.
Roll search.
$13 on a 52.
Nothing else catches your eye in this. There's no immediate red flags or anything strange or odd.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'll make sure, cabinet's shut. Make sure, as I step out, shut the door.
Okay.
And door number 2.
Door number 2. You open it up. It looks like it's an office or a study. It's neat and tidy in here. There's a desk that's backed up to a window with bookcases and filing cabinets lining all around the other 3 walls. There's some papers that are on this desk. And there's also a gun cabinet that's situated in the corner.
Okay. I'll check out the papers on the desk first.
So you look through them, and they're papers that cover a wide variety of topics. Proto-civilizations in and around the Aegean Sea. A dissertation on Cycladic and Minoan female-centered ceramics and late Neolithic culture of Crete.
Okay. Interesting. Agency, Crete. Okay. Are there drawers on the desk?
Yeah.
So, if I skip, like, is that just like at first glance, this is what I'm picking up on the paperwork on his desk?
Yeah.
Or, okay, can I like kind of flip through it in any way, or is it big like that?
Yeah, maybe you take a pen out of your pocket and kind of like press through them. It truly, to you, Roy, it seems like informational pieces regarding those topics that I mentioned. Research papers authored by 3 different authors. None of the names stick out as something that you notice. Anthropologist work and historical work and such as that.
Okay. Alright. I'll, try to pick through those drawers then.
So you start going through the drawers. The drawers on the desk?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you open them up. It looks like it's mostly writing utensils and other kind of stationary stuff.
Okay. Alright. Shut the drawers safely, walk over to the gun case.
Yeah.
How big is it? And like, is there a latch? Is there a knob?
Yeah, so there's a knob on it. It looks like there's 11 rather nice hunting shotguns. They're all shotguns. 2 of them look like they're single shot shotguns. There's one that's like a side-by-side double barrel, and the rest, the other 8, are these over-under double-barreled shotguns. On the bottom of the gun case, you also see several boxes of shotgun shells, 12 gauge and 410.
Okay.
The one thing that you do pick up on is that this seems like this is a 12 gun cabinet, and there are only 11 guns. There's a slot for one that's empty. It's kind of right in the middle.
Okay. So did I open it to see that, or is it like a bulletproof glass case or something?
I mean, you can open it if you want to. You didn't have to open it to see that.
Okay. I'll open it.
Open it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you open it.
Look through. Are the shotgun shells in the case or outside of the case?
They're in the case, like on the floor of the case.
Okay. If they're sealed shut, I don't want to try. But if I can open any of them to look through them.
Yeah, some of them are missing shells.
Okay. Shut them. Shut the case.
Yeah, and like I said, it's like one of those like glass cases, so it's easy to like see into.
Yeah. Now, can I, with the bookshelves lined around the most of the room? I imagine it's like hundreds, thousands of books, maybe.
You would put it at about that, maybe more.
Okay.
There's also filing cabinets that are kind of mixed in between the bookshelves.
Damn. Is there any way that I can just eye through them briefly to see if there's any kind of like pattern in them, or if there's any books that would pique my interest and aren't just like, scholarly research books, for example?
Roll search.
Okay. 55 on a 52.
I mean, it's all over the place because it's not just scholarly. There's fiction as well as nonfiction, historicals, encyclopedias. This collection, as you're looking through it, probably totals about over 1,200 books.
Okay.
It's a massive collection.
Okay.
They all look worn. They all look read through, at least. None of them are like in saran wrap or anything like that,
Okay.
And also notably, the one thing that you do pick up just doing this precursor glance, it doesn't look like any are like missing.
Okay. Shit, alright. Anything else in this room? Is the carpet, for example? Like, is there anything on the floor I should be looking at, or even on the ceiling? I would look up there and down.
Nothing sticks out to you on the floor or the ceiling.
Okay. I'll walk out.
The only other thing that you haven't searched in here are those filing cabinets.
Okay, I'll try to open them. Yeah.
Yeah, they're unlocked.
Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah. Pick through those if I can.
Yeah, so these are extensive as well. It seems to be a mix of research papers, much like the 3 that you found on the desk. These are, you're going through them. They're in alphabetical order, authored by hundreds of different people, covering tons of topics, mostly anthropology and European history, as you're able to skim through. I'm imagining you're taking a little bit of time to go through these.
Yeah.
One filing cabinet, however, has personal documents of Weiss Clay's. Bills, documents pertaining to his work history, bank account statements, mortgage and car loan payments, and medical documentation.
Whoa. Okay, yeah, I'll look through all of that shit. Yeah.
Is there anything specific that you want to know?
Work history, for starters.
Yeah, so the one thing that you come away with is that he's been employed at Churchill Middle School for 12 years.
Okay. What about medical history?
It seems like he doesn't have a lot of medical concerns. The only thing that he has is hypertension. Other than that, he passes with flying colors on all his yearly physicals.
What's hypertension?
High blood pressure.
Okay.
You also find his degree. Masters in Anthropology from Columbia University in 1935.
What about, so you say bills were in there?
Yeah.
I'll look through his bills, see if, I can get, like, how long has he been living in this house, for example.
So, the mortgage payments that you get go back 16 years.
Okay. Is it paid off?
It is.
Okay. Damn. Okay, so he's been principal. Oh, he's been at the Churchill Middle School for 12 years. Has he been principal for 12 years?
Yes.
Okay. Is there any, like, parental documentation on here if he has any kids?
You don't find anything of the sort. Or
Okay.
spouse either.
Okay. Yeah, I guess, like, is that about it? Like, have I looked through, is this majority of the paperwork that I've looked through?
Yeah, for the most part.
Okay.
You definitely think that there's, like, a lot to look through in here if you were to really take the time.
Mm-hmm. Okay. For now, I'll shut it, leave everything in there, shut it, and, yeah. Step out of the room.
Okay.
So that was, like, all the filing cabinets?
Seemed to be, yeah.
Okay.
On a precursory glance.
Yeah. All right. Shut the door carefully. And door number 3.
Door number 3.
Yeah.
You open it up, and you're immediately hit with a familiar smell. Death.
Oh, okay. I leave it cracked. I don't fully open it.
Rotting. It smells like shit, too.
No. I shut the door.
Okay.
Fuck. I pull my gun out.
Mm-hmm.
And I give a knock and I say, "This is Sergeant McNeil. Is anyone in there?"
No response.
All right, slowly and very carefully, I open the door.
Mm-hmm. You open it completely, and the way that the room is set up is that when the door's completely opened, there's like a small, like, side hallway that you kind of have to walk through in order to see the remainder of the room. And with the door completely open, it's unmistakable. This rotting, sickly, sweet smell.
Fuck. Do I see anything at the end of the hallway? Or...
That it curves to the left?
Okay, I'll step up, peek my head over the corner.
Mm-hmm. You see a full-size bed with long bedposts that's pressed against the far wall. And it is occupied. This sharp, semicircle streak pattern of blood that's caked into the top of the headrest and the wall above it. And even from this distance, you can see white bone shrapnel sticking out of the wood paneling on the wall. In the bed, a figure lays on its back with an ornate shotgun laying on its chest. Head mangled and disfigured from an obvious shotgun blast inflicted at a close distance. The figure's forehead, eyes, nose, and upper lip are caved inward without bone structure to hold it taut. From this distance, even, you can tell that chips have been taken out of the wooden headrest above, most likely from the blast. The figure's covered up to their midsection by a cream-colored blanket that's discolored to a rotten, brownish-orange color, caked in blood.
Fuck.
Roll sanity.
53 on a 50.
You're gonna lose 4 points of sanity.
Fuck. I broke.
You broke?
I broke.
We broke the kid?
There we go. God.
Welcome to it. And even though you only met him once, you're certain that this is Weiss Clay.
Okay. Fuck, man. Roy, like...
From the smell at this distance and seeing this scene, I need you to roll willpower for me. Just roll a power check, whatever your power times 5 is.
Okay. 32 on a 60.
You're able to keep your breakfast inside you.
Okay. Just like jaw dropped for a second. I blink my eyes and try to look around the room. Am I seeing anything else?
There's a standing wardrobe that's there, as well as an end table.
I walk up to the end table. And is there anything on it?
No. Nothing of note. There seems to be, like a doily and fucking hairbrush and normal stuff. Nothing that's, whoa,
Are there cabinets in this end table or just a flat table?
Just a flat table.
Okay. Walk up to the wardrobe.
Walk up to the wardrobe, open it up.
Yeah.
Inside, clothes, shoes, jackets, suits. Decent amount of suits. Higher end clothes as well.
I look through the pockets.
Of the clothes?
Yeah.
Take your time to kind of go through them. Nothing.
Okay. That's it? Table, wardrobe, bed.
And the body on the bed.
Okay. I guess I get a little bit I shut the wardrobe, get a little bit closer to the body. Like if his feet are hanging off the end of the bed.
They're not. He's tucked in.
Oh.
He's also got an envelope in his left hand and the shotgun kind of laying on his chest.
I grab the envelope and open it.
You open it?
Yeah.
I shouldn't have to write this down because you're the only one here, but I'm going to anyway.
Sweet.
There is a note inside. Unfolded. It's handwritten.
Oh. What? No. Oh my god. I killed those kids. I'm sorry. It isn't forgivable. Oh my fucking god. Okay. Was it a sealed envelope?
Yes.
Fuck. Damn, okay. I want to pull the covers off of them.
Mm-hmm. At this point, it is clear that he has evacuated his bowels in his last moments.
Okay.
He's fully clothed, though. Wearing a dress shirt and coat, pants and shoes as well.
Okay. So nothing else under the covers with him?
No.
Okay. Fuck. Like, is there like shit near his pockets? Like actual shit near his pockets?
No, not outside of his pants.
Okay. I'll try to reach for his pockets, see if there's anything in there.
Nothing.
Okay.
And you kind of like look up and catch it, just like this mangled ground beef face, just kind of looking without eyes. Looking right at you. It's horrible. And you're alone here.
Yeah.
I need you to roll sanity again.
38 on a 46.
You shrug it off. You've been here before.
Yeah. I kind of like look over my shoulder, though. And I'm not hearing anything, right? Or
roll alertness. Not from Caleb, at least.
89 on an 80. Or What? It's a fail.
Nothing.
Okay. Okay. God damn it. Slowly, I turn around and start making my way away from the body.
Okay. Back into that main hallway on the second floor.
I shut the door.
Shut the door.
I imagine I put the covers back over him, shut the door, and I walk back downstairs. Yeah, those are the 3 doors on the second.
The
floor.
only 3 doors. Yep.
Yeah, I walk back downstairs,
Mm-hmm.
and I walk right out of the front door.
Okay. I don't know how you guys are going to keep going on without your sergeant. This is going to be really hard.
Shut up.
Caleb, you hear the door open behind you, and out walks Sergeant Roy.
How long has it been?
10 minutes.
Okay. I didn't see him. Take him up the driveway or nothing.
Okay.
Anything in there?
Yeah, he's dead.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. Calling it in?
And say what? We broke into his house?
Fuck.
I walk back into the car.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess I close the door. Now back to the car.
Once you get in the car, I put on the Hawaii Five-0 soundtrack, and I hand Caleb this note.
Oh, shit.
I found this on the body.
How was it set? No way. Sign of the how'd he do it?
Half of his head
Oh,
is gone. I just put the car in reverse
Mm-hmm.
and start backing out of the driveway.
Okay.
do you look through that? We can get a. Do you believe this?
I don't know. I don't fucking know.
There's no fucking way. It doesn't match up. It doesn't. Oh, God. You don't want to get anybody to investigate the scene out here? Make sure it's really what you think it is?
And say what? He's on vacation.
Can't we go into houses when the door's open? If the door's wide open?
It wasn't open, Caleb.
Gives a shit. We can say it was.
Can we do that?
Wasn't that a thing with...
You can say whatever the fuck you
No,
want.
was that a thing with... I remember with RJ that if the door's wide open, we're allowed to walk in?
Yeah.
That's a thing by
Oh,
law?
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Can we not...
Especially if it's a person of interest, person with information related to the cases, because this whole thing boils down to, is someone at the station going to have a problem with it? Is the district attorney going to have a problem with it? But really, the issue is, when you bring this to court, is the defense going to have a problem with it? And if you are a police officer and you say, hey, we came up to this house, this guy had answers, we thought he might have been in danger, the door was open, we wanted to check if he was okay. That'll pass.
That door was open, man. Wide open. I'm on your call with this.
No, okay. Wide fucking open. Fuck it.
You want to call the other two in now, or do we having everybody here? What are we playing close to the chest? Best. I don't know which one it is.
I don't know. You just do it. I don't fucking know. Fuck.
I don't think everybody should be in on this, man. I think we should keep this one small.
How small?
We know there's a leak.
We tell Ray and Jerry though, right?
Yeah, we tell Ray and Jerry.
Lieutenant?
Got my back, thank you.
You stop me?
No, I'm just staring straight, driving.
Do you want to pull off to the side?
Why?
We're not going back in there?
I'm not going back in there.
Why not? What if it's not? You don't think he was set up?
I don't know. Did you hit the talkie?
I just... But I didn't say anything. I could have just...
Okay.
And then I let it go. I probably wasn't holding it down the whole time. For that. No, I let it go.
You don't know what, right?
Ray and Jerry are like stopped for an
You
ice
guys,
cream.
yeah, I was just like, you guys, you don't know what you're gonna order. Like, just order the number 12. Like, I got you. I know it's good.
God damn it! I slam on the fucking brakes.
Kind of like a little bit of whiplash as the brakes slam, jerk forward.
Go, tell him. Go ahead, tell him. I turn the car around quick.
Jerry, Ray. You guys copy?
Copy.
You hear a little like, we're like arm deep in a burger bag.
Yeah, you guys aren't back at the station, are you?
We were gonna head back there, but we're not there yet. What's up?
I unclick it. Do you want them to get Longo?
No, just them two.
You guys grabbed that address when we got it for Weiss Clay.
Yeah.
Just get here. Over.
And I say, I imagine that, like, I'm saying it loud enough where you guys can hear me, but I'm not thinking, I'm just like,
Tell them to turn their lights on.
Like we hear it like in the background.
I get it.
So the sirens go on, and you guys speed your way towards Sierra Lane. You threw down a K-turn, Roy. Are you heading back to the house?
Yeah.
Okay, driving back to the house. Park out front. Jerry and Ray, it takes you guys maybe about like 10 minutes through traffic to get here, and you see their cruiser outside.
Dude, if you don't want to do this, I have your back, but it just seems like the next logical step.
No, fine, man. Yeah, we'll go in. We will all go in together.
All right. Can I show him this?
Yeah, only them two.
Yeah, all right.
Should we roll up?
You guys notice their cruiser come up behind you. Lights still on, and when they park, the lights go off.
Get on out.
That doesn't make a lot of sense.
Walking up. What do we got, guys? What do we got?
Oh, God.
What?
When we got here, the door was wide open.
Caleb sticks out his hand, holding a note.
Is he dead?
He's
Good.
long dead, man.
Good. I kind of like go in the trunk, open up, like, I put some fucking latex gloves on, I stretch them out. I start walking my ass in.
Did Alex read the note into the microphone?
He did.
Yeah.
But while we're here, Dave,
Yeah,
if you
you
could
can
please
read it
chop
again.
read that note for me.
What's my best Weiss Clay voice? I killed those kids. I'm sorry. It isn't forgivable.
I did not imagine him sounding like that, but sorry.
You're in
Just a bitch. Is that's in handwriting like that?
Yes,
note?
that's handwritten.
And what kind of paper is it on?
It seems like it's on like regular white copy paper.
No lines?
No.
Just like black ink.
I imagine I took the envelope too.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I'm passing it around in an envelope.
Even though that I gave you is kind of like shredded, like it was a rip piece, like this paper is like folded copy paper. Folded into thirds to fit into an envelope.
Is it handwritten?
Yes.
Anything on the envelope?
No. Completely blank.
I want to walk over to the police cruiser and get out my camera and walk back to the group. Shall we?
This
Yeah.
The letter. How was it sealed?
How was it sealed? Good old saliva.
Oh, yeah.
Can I put this envelope in a bag?
You don't have DNA testing?
You can't compare saliva to saliva?
No.
What if I
Alright,
lick
well.
his tongue and then lick the envelope and see if it tastes the same?
Maybe.
That's smart.
Jesus
Well, I guess we gotta see if he has any tongue left. Let's go.
Jesus
Fingerprints, however, are a different story.
So put it in the envelope. Yeah. Put it in an evidence bag.
Is it noticeable how fucked up is he?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm kind of like leading the way. Like, yeah, I'm like leading the way. And like I open the door and I turn to you guys again. I say, the door was wide open when we got here. And I walk up.
Is anything, you see anything out of place on the first floor? I start to take pictures of the, like...
Yeah, and as that's going on, I want to start, like... I have gloves on. I want to go through... I want to, like... Does he have a fucking calendar on the refrigerator? Anything that's handwritten by him in this house.
All right.
And I want to...
I'll assume that you're going through it deeply, but just to explain to you guys who haven't been in the house, walking in the foyer directly to the left looks like there's a living area, et cetera, et cetera. You guys heard that description of the first floor. There's bookcases there. The back has the kitchen adjoined with the dining room that has a door leading to a mudroom leading to a back door. The other thing is the stairs going up. Does anyone go upstairs at this point?
Yeah, that's the first place I went.
Or interrupt if you have anything else that you guys want to check. I know that you're looking for examples of his handwriting.
I go right upstairs. Yeah, I just walk right upstairs.
You're taking pictures of pretty much everything?
Well, if I see him going upstairs, I kind of get a sweep. I don't go crazy, and then I go upstairs.
One thing that I do want to touch on is that your film, you're probably on your third canister. Just going back, I just want to make it clear that you have several canisters of film that you have like in your possession.
Yes.
So it's not just like like if you lose the camera, you lose all the pictures. That's not the case. You have several canisters at this
I
point.
would have imagined.
Put it at about like 3, maybe 4.
Quite the lengthy log of photos now.
Yes.
So.
Okay.
I skip every door, and at the far right door, I just open it up. Like I don't even look back. I just open it up.
Jerry, when you're looking through his stuff, handwriting or anything, see if he's using those contractions. The I'm, the it's, or he does it is, and I am. See if there's differences.
What?
He used in the letter, he said I'm, and it's.
Isn't.
So it isn't, and I am.
Contractions.
See if he keeps them.
Okay.
So you make your way up to the bedroom? Okay. So walking in, and I explained this to Alex already, but when you open the door, it's like a hallway, like a small hallway that you have to turn left in order to see the rest of the room. Roy, you open the door. You say anything? Just open the door?
I open the door and turn and wait for the reaction to the smell. Actually, I don't wait for a reaction. I just open the door, walk in.
Yeah. Walk in. You follow?
Yeah, is there a smell that hits me?
Immediately hit by the smell of death, decay, and shit. Feces.
Is there any way that we can get into this later? Sorry, I'm gonna walk in.
Walk in, and you can see this scene. Bed set up, kind of pushed against the wall. There's this streak of blood that arcs across above the bed frame, above the headrest, and kind of spattering onto the headrest, and a figure that's laying on its back in the bed. The sheets and blanket are off of this figure at this point, and laying on its chest is a shotgun. Its face, the figure, forehead, eyes, nose, and upper lip caved inward, without bone structure to hold it taut. You can see chips taken out of the headboard and blood that is caked into the sheets and the bedding beneath it.
Do I see a weapon anywhere, did you say?
Shotgun laying on its chest.
Chest. Can I immediately tell that this is the same man that I talked to in the coffee shop?
Although you only met him once, and even though he's in the state that he's in, it is unmistakable.
Where are his arms?
One hand is laying off to the side. His left hand is laying off to the side. The other one is laid on top of his chest near the gun itself. Roll sanity for me.
Oh, 66 on a 47.
66 on a 47, you say? You're going to lose 2 points of sanity.
How are you over
This
there?
is some really good music to have to this scenario.
Oh, yeah.
So
So, I was fairly graphic when I gave the first description to him, but this is horrible. Absolutely horrible. Mangled, bloodied mess. Raw ground beef, just mush. Basically, like if you had a fresh carton of ice cream that you just took a scoop out of. That's basically his face. Caved in and sunken. He's also wearing full set of clothes. Dress shirt, coat, pants, and shoes.
The blood is only contained right around the bed.
Yeah, so above the bed and down into the bed sheets itself.
Would I know if anybody here, any of my fellow officers, have good forensics?
I don't think any of us do.
20.
22.
Yeah, I would. That's not metagame. I would know, like, oh, they're good at forensics.
Yeah,
they're not good at
100%.
forensics. All right, before anybody touches this, I want to go through and I want to. I mean, as a general, know what the fuck happened in this room in the final moments, and.
Sorry, before I take any photos, Sergeant, I presume you were the one that found this scene. If you would like to put this note back in whatever spot
Oh, yeah.
you would like to say you found it in.
Yeah.
Before I take any photographs.
Also, Ray, roll sanity for seeing this for the first time.
43 on a 54.
You're fine. You got your boys in here.
He's not scared.
Jerry, you're still downstairs going through looking for examples of handwriting and stuff like that.
You telling me I still haven't found shit?
It's taking you a decent amount of
It's
time.
that fucking hard in
They
this
just
place?
walked upstairs. You're going through cabinets and junk drawers.
I got to the cabinets and junk drawers before they got upstairs.
It was a long ass flight of stairs.
Did I not? Did I not?
Roll search.
God, crazy. It was like 17, 18 steps.
49
Crazy.
on a 60.
49 on a 60. You make your way through. Although there is a calendar that's hanging on the fridge itself, there's no extended examples of handwriting. Even if you go through, you don't find any letters, you don't find any handwritten notes, grocery lists, stuff like that. You can't find any really good examples of his handwriting around.
Okay, and then I fuck off and go upstairs.
Okay.
I put the note in the envelope and put it right where I found it,
Where'd you find it?
in his left hand.
Okay.
Yep.
Put it in his left hand.
Yeah.
All right.
That doesn't seem weird to me.
Yeah,
No,
I was
that's
gonna,
fucking bullshit.
when
dude.
he
did not
puts
kill
everything
himself.
back in the scene, before I take my first picture, I want to roll human int on is this a fucking setup? Like human int. Sorry.
That's funny.
Well,
It's just funny.
Like,
tell me what you want to know. I'll tell
like
you what to
I'm
roll.
looking at this and I'm thinking like you know you pulled the trigger, like, you know, you don't have control of your body. Like, does this look realistic, or is this just like a fucking total setup right
roll
here?
forensics.
I was, before he rolls and you tell me I can't, that was my goal, was to roll forensics. And I was going to roll forensics with a program point too.
22 on a 20.
You can go ahead and roll forensics.
I want to roll the program point too.
Go ahead.
Don't
That's
wanna know.
tough.
Does I roll twice?
Yeah, roll twice, take the better result.
Well, they both passed, but 20 on a 52.
20 on a 52. So the way that it's set up does not seem unreasonable. That he had the envelope in his left hand, pressed the barrel of the shotgun up to the roof of his mouth, pulled the trigger, went limp. It's not like he was clutching the note. It was like loosely in his hand. However, the angle doesn't match up. His arms are not long enough to reach that trigger. Because the way that it seems like it's set up is that his head was kind of propped up kind of slightly to get the angle on the blood marks that kind of shoot up out of the top of his head. If he's to have the shotgun, if he's laying on the back with his head kind of turned up a little bit, the shotgun in the roof of his mouth, there's no way his hands reaching, like his fingers are reaching that trigger. It's an awkward position because the way that like the actual stock of the shotgun lays is like it would have to be like pressed really, really deep into him to a point that it wouldn't be possible for him to reach a trigger. There's no way that he killed himself in this position, and you are certain of it.
You didn't move him.
I didn't move him.
All right, I mean,
Start taking pictures of everything.
yeah, there's no way. Once you get your pictures, I mean, I think like starting to go through the scene with my forensics, try to get decomposition to see like how long ago maybe this body's been sitting here.
That would be another forensics roll.
A different forensics roll.
Yeah.
Do we have like a fingerprint kit on
Yes.
hand?
Yes.
I want to check the doorknob of this, both sides of the doorknobs of this room.
Okay.
The
And-
letter.
Yeah, the letter if that's possible.
Yeah.
And the trigger.
Yeah,
Yeah.
as much as fucking
Damn.
possible. Even like the front door.
Barrel of the gun.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm assuming that you guys are taking fingerprints of everything that you think someone who might have been in here would have touched.
Yeah. Did you look through the rest of the room?
Yeah, I looked through everything.
Closets, nothing.
No, just normal wardrobe. Nothing really significant
Is
on the
it-
table.
Scrubbed, would you say?
There's nothing suspicious in here.
Is there anything with handwriting on it in here that you saw?
Was there anything that he had handwritten?
Maybe in the study, you don't really remember.
Yeah.
Jerry, I don't know if you wanna.
Am I up there now?
Yeah, you walk in. I'm not going to make you roll for the body.
Well, what if I want to roll forensic to see if how long?
You
this
can,
thing-
but I'm saying for sanity.
What?
I'm saying I'm
rolling
not
for
I'm not going to make you roll for sanity.
it. Okay. I want to roll to see how long this body could have been here.
Roll forensics.
Oh, whoopee, 93.
You're not sure.
I'll go to the study. And while I go to the study, can I just keep an eye out, like on the ground, any familiar or not familiar footsteps or anything like that? Like if there's like dirt, maybe try and find out an entry point that someone could have taken.
Okay.
Because this door was not wide open, right? It was just unlocked.
You don't know. You're
Well,
told that it was open.
Yes.
You're told that it was open. Roy, do you tell him
I felt
anything
like I
about the
would've known that was bullshit.
study before you go in?
Jerry?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be like, all right, yeah, let's go, Jerry. I'll show you what I found.
All right.
Walk in.
Did you go through everything here? Every room?
You know, I didn't strip it bone dry, but I looked through, and as we walk into the study, I point to the desk. I look through the desk. There's filing cabinets.
Yeah, so you walk in. There's a single desk that's pushed against a window, and the other three walls are lined with bookcases and filing cabinets. hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of books, and these filing cabinets that are kind of lining the walls. There's also papers that are scattered on the desk itself.
Trying to find anything with handwriting on it.
Mm-hmm. Roll search.
Fucking kidding me? 96.
Can I show him around?
Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
even add that.
What do you want to show 'em?
Like,
Two.
like through the filing cabinets, through the bills, if there's any handwrittenness on these bills.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't seem like there's anything that's handwritten in this room. And it's almost getting to the point where it's kind of striking.
Yeah.
You saw all those research papers.
Yeah.
He didn't take any notes on them. It seemed like he was just reading them. Or if there is some sort of writing or any kind of notes that were taken, they're not here.
Okay.
Is there a fireplace here?
Downstairs.
Can I look at it?
Yeah, it seems like it hasn't been used in a while.
When I found that, figured out that he, that his arms aren't long enough to pull the trigger, does it seem like this was like a sloppy job, or did it take a lot of like good investigating to be like, holy shit? Like,
No,
I figured this
it's
out?
very, very subtle.
Okay.
It's very, very subtle.
Can I do a forensics check to see if I know how long he's been here?
Yeah, go
Okay.
ahead. Roll forensics.
Damn, 27 on a 52.
27 on 52. The smell is very distinct. But the longer that you're here, it's less of this smell of decay, which it still smells like death, but more of this smell of shit. He has shit his pants. I want to make that clear to the three of you, because Roy knows, but he did.
You looked at him.
Oh, he's shit.
Um,
Oh, he's shit.
That was a good private moment.
Oh,
I
he's
imagine.
shit.
he hasn't been here longer than 3 days.
We look, Roy's just got a little bit of shit smeared under his nose.
I want to investigate his trousers.
He hasn't been here longer than 3 days.
Well, I mean, we talked to him 3 days ago, right? We talked to him Sunday night? It's Tuesday.
Is it Tuesday or is it Monday?
It's Tuesday.
We met him at night, right? We met with him at night?
Yeah, it was at night.
Or did he call on Monday morning and say, I'm taking some time?
Yeah, like what?
He was in the office on Sunday. The Sunday office could have been that he was getting some work done before he went on vacation, and that's why he was in the office getting work done.
Well, we can find out.
Yeah, fuck.
There's also a gun cabinet in here, Jerry, that you do notice.
Can I check it?
Yeah, so it looks like there's several... It's all shotguns, 11 of them in total. It looks like a 12-gun case, and it looks like one is noticeably missing. There's one that's like a side-by-side double-barrel shotgun. There's two that are like single-shot shotguns, and the rest look like all 8 of them are these over-under shotguns. On the floor of the gun case, it's like a glass display gun case. Shotgun shells, 12 gauge and 410.
There wasn't like a lock on this safe at all?
No, there's a knob that opens. It's not a safe, it's like a case.
Can we fingerprint that knob? Or that?
Yeah, can
Whatever.
I include that in the fingerprint swabbing?
Sure. I'm actually going to have you guys, all 4 of you, roll forensics.
Right now?
Yeah.
Damn. It's the only one I felt.
Dude, is this fucking dice serious? Bro.
34 on a 20.
96 on a 0.
56 on a 52.
Bro, I rolled a fucking 99.
Oh my god.
I dead ass just rolled a 99.
Ye-
This dice is... I need to find the other one that I dropped.
As you guys are going through, taking fingerprints, you guys collect fingerprints.
Let's fucking go.
That's not good.
But you guys don't know that.
Mm-mm. We're doing a great job. We're fucking great detectives. I mean,
We're doing a great job.
Can I check his car?
Yeah, you go to his car?
Yeah.
is there keys somewhere readily available?
No. You have not noticed them thus far.
Can I check his pockets?
They're empty.
And... door's locked?
Yeah, the door is locked on the keys, on the car.
Do I see any tire tracks around here? Is it a dirt road? Is it
No, it's an asphalt driveway. Roll search.
Nice.
That's better. 8.
You can see that there's some visible specks of blood streaks on the back seat looking through the window.
Of his car.
Yep, that kind of go up the passenger side window. It's very, very subtle.
From the inside?
Yes.
Can I call to my friend Ray? Need to get some pictures over here.
On the car?
Car.
Ooh.
Bloodstains.
Oh, now we got something. All right. Let's head on
We
down.
gotta figure out how to open this thing up, though.
Before they touch it, I swabbed the door handles of the car and stuff.
Okay.
I mean, I didn't even touch it.
I'll follow that into the forensics roll.
Still don't have the keys either.
Was this the car that we saw him pull up in?
Yes,
Okay.
I hope.
I don't, for what we're doing.
Whatever I said
Yes.
then,
Yeah,
if
got
I
it,
did
got it,
say
got it.
anything,
Okay. Yeah.
That's all I noticed in the car.
yeah, it's locked, so you can't really look too much into it.
I want to check his bathroom.
Yeah, so you go in there. It's the only door upstairs that you haven't been in yet. Roy, you see him walk into the bathroom. It's a super simple bathroom here. Clawfoot tub, standing sink, and this medicine cabinet there.
Let me check that medicine cabinet.
Yeah,
COPD meds.
No COPD meds. The only thing in there is like old people pills, like blood pressure pills.
All right.
But they are like written out for a Weiss Clay.
Okay. Anything else weird in here in this bathroom?
Roll search.
63 on 60. Motherfucker.
No.
Whore.
Is Davy Jones on our like, does he have access to our radio?
No.
Could make a call. He's probably got a phone in this house.
Yeah. I mean,
What's everyone else doing at this time?
I'm outside. I want to further look into the stain in the car. I want to get right up to it. I want to really get photos in there, and I also want to examine what, like, is this a car I think I can get into?
Perhaps.
Like, I mean, if I think it's, super new and high, whatever.
No, it definitely seems like the kind of car that you can stick a coat hanger into and pop the lock.
All right, well, after I get all my photos of that, and do I find anything else, like, looking at, but beyond what he said, the streak?
No.
It just looks like a streak
Nope.
on the window.
Just not a streak on the window. It's kind of on the actual back seat, on the passenger side back seat, that kind of hits the back seat and rides up towards the window. It's very, very subtle.
All right, I take photos of that, and I want to try and get in.
How?
I want to, well, do I have like a, if I don't have anything in the cruiser, like a change of clothes on a hanger or something, like a wire hanger, I want to just go to his house and try and find a garment.
Knowing you probably would have a wire coat hanger somewhere in your cruiser.
All right.
Yeah, you got one. Go ahead and roll just a ×5 dexterity check for me.
Wait, so what?
Whatever your ×5 dexterity score is.
Oh, here we go. Oh, 11 on a 55.
Critical success.
Nice.
Easy enough to kind of get it jammed under the window, pull it down, loop it around the lock. Click. Open it up.
There we go. All right, it's open. I want to take pictures of it now, all open, of the doors and everything, and then I want to, before I open the doors and then I put gloves on, and then I want to look in the glove box.
Okay.
I want to look in the console, the middle console.
Yep.
I want to, in the back seat, if there is under cargo kind of stuff.
Yep. You're checking this top to bottom.
Yeah, trunk.
Right. Okay.
Pulling up the wheel well, everything.
All right. We'll get back to that. What are you two doing, Caleb and Roy?
What he's wearing what I met him in?
No, not the exact outfit.
Okay. Does it look like somebody rifled through his clothes in the closet next to him?
No, it does not seem like it.
Fuck. I mean, Dude, they were following us. We know from the note in the box. What if I just didn't call schools? Would this guy be alive right now?
I don't know.
Oh my god.
Jerry, what are you doing? You're still in this study.
Well, I left the study.
You went to the bathroom. I'm sorry.
I did go to the bathroom. There's no other rooms. There's not. So there's the bedroom, bathroom, study. I went through the kitchen.
Yeah.
Anything else? Basement?
No, there's no basement and no attic.
Were you guys in the backyard? Is there a backyard?
There is
Shed
one.
or anything?
There is a backyard. There's a small structure. If you go out back, there's a small structure that's kind of set up like imagine like a 2x4 with like a sheet of plywood over it that kind of covers like a lawnmower and a set of tools that are there.
Let's just investigate the backyard in general. If there's anything.
Yeah, roll
that looks
search.
Wrong. 15.
Now you're rolling.
15 on a...
60.
There's one thing that you notice that's kind of weird.
Okay.
There's a small, maybe about like 1 foot by 1 foot hole that's been dug towards the back of the yard. And there's a small pile of dirt that's sitting next to it.
I want to approach it.
Yeah, you approach it.
It's just a hole.
Just a hole.
There's nothing in it.
Nope.
Shovel anywhere?
You saw a shovel near like where there were some other tools near the lawnmower.
What the fuck? It doesn't look like this was started to be like something that was bigger and started to be filled. It just looks like someone dug a hole, like a little.
Literally just dug a small hole.
And definitely, well, I know he's doing it with a shovel. Like, it looks like...
Seems to be, yeah.
They didn't fill it back up, it's just a hole?
Yep, just a hole.
It definitely doesn't seem like it was done like with hands or anything
No,
like that.
no, I mean...
Can I check the structure? Anything underneath it?
No, so there's a lot of tools that are there. Like I said, that lawnmower, shovels, hedge trimmers, stuff like that.
Is there a mound near the hole?
Yeah, a small pile of dirt, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Can I check the shovel?
Yeah.
Anything weird?
Looks like there's dirt on the bottom of it. Caked in.
I go get Roy. Roy!
Jerry.
Come fingerprint this bitch.
Cop
And I
school.
show the hole to you guys. Maybe get a picture. What the fuck do you guys think?
I mean, like... I don't know, can we, like, spread the mound?
I mean,
Is there something in the mound?
Something was in that hole.
my thought is maybe it was deeper. Maybe you just hadn't gotten
That's what
to
I
it
was
yet.
wondering.
Ray, you finish looking through the car. There's no registration. There's nothing else really of note in this car, including the back, tire wells, everywhere. The only thing that you notice is a few pens and a map of Minnesota, Wisconsin, and Illinois.
And there's no registration, no insurance.
No, nothing.
Does it seem... does it seem scrubbed clean? Like...
If it was scrubbed clean, they would have got rid of that blood.
Like, besides that.
No, I mean
Like, there's no,
I'm not
like,
saying it, but maybe there's like a couple pennies in the cup holder.
Okay, yeah, like that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you, where'd you pop that trunk?
Yeah, it was empty save for a spare tire.
Oh, so that, okay.
Yeah.
Minnesota, Illinois, and...
Wisconsin.
Can I inspect this hole just a little bit more in, like... Does it look like anything was removed, or does it just look like clean, rounded dirt?
I mean, it's a hole. You don't know if there was something in there
There's
or
no
not.
mold or anything, kind of. Like if someone were to take out a rock out of something like that, there'd be a little mold.
Maybe. It's not exactly like a straight, like triangular hole, like shovel hit hole. It is kind of not perfectly symmetrical, if that helps.
Are there other spots in the backyard that represent, some of the grass might not have developed as much as other...
No, it doesn't seem like that.
Okay. Was there a shovel in the shed?
There was a shovel under that, like, little roofed structure.
Was it haphazardly put back, or was it, like, put back?
No, it was put back.
What do you guys think about this hole?
Somebody wants to start digging.
I think something was in this hole, and now it's not in
Dug it
this
out?
hole.
Unless he hadn't gotten to it yet.
But if
Well,
he, if
we
he
got a
hadn't
shovel.
gotten to it yet, and he was in a rush for some reason,
That's true. He
why
would
would he have
thrown the
placed
shovel.
the shovel
Yeah.
back?
That's my thought.
I walked back to the car. I'm saying I'm going to get Davy Jones on here, right now. And I walked back to my car.
So you're calling up Davy Jones. What's everyone else doing?
Can I feel the dirt at the bottom of this hole?
Yeah.
Is it loose or is it pretty compact?
It's pretty compact.
Is there any footprints around in the dirt?
No. Neither in these scattered snow piles that you still see here. Small, but snow piles nonetheless.
And the pile of dirt was pretty uniform. It didn't look like it was like dug through.
Yeah.
Want to go back into the study
Mm-hmm.
and not the
There's the bookcases,
Yeah.
filing cabinet, desk, and then this gun cabinet.
I want to investigate the filing cabinets first,
Yeah.
like more heavily.
Okay, so you start going through those. There is a lot there as you start going through them. Looks like research papers. What you get is mostly anthropology and European history. Hundreds of different authors, and they're alphabetized, A through Z. Also, as you keep going through these files, you also see Weiss Clay's like personal files, bills, documents, work history, bank account statements, mortgage and car loan payments. You guys out back? Anything
I
that
want
you're
to dig a
doing
little
here?
bit.
Dig?
Mm-hmm.
Shovel?
Yeah.
Okay.
You already got the prints off of it?
Yeah, he did. You start digging with that shovel?
Mm-hmm.
What are you guys doing?
I want to get on my radio.
Mm-hmm.
This is Sergeant McNeil to the station. Does anyone copy? Dispatch. Can we get Davy Jones to 1 Sierra Lane?
I'll contact him now.
Thank you. Radio in with his response.
Copy that.
Cool. I'll walk. I want to walk around back.
Okay.
And so you're digging the hole?
Mm-hmm. What's Jerry doing?
Is there any like wall art or anything like that in this place?
Yeah, so interestingly enough, there's a lot of different art pieces that are scattered around the house. Most of them are like small sculptures and vases, but nothing that stands out as like alarming, like nothing like, oh, that looks like the piece from RJ's house. Nothing like that. Ray, you still in the study?
Yeah, I want to go through the books.
Okay. Roll search for me.
$46 on a 51.
46 on a 51. So, among the bookcases and the filing cabinets as well, there's something odd that stands out as you're kind of going through everything. You have the feeling, and you can't shake it, that they've been dug through, searched through recently. It's subtle, but the filing cabinets are organized alphabetically by the topic of whatever's covered in the research paper. More than a few of them are out of place. There's D's under E's and N's under M's that shouldn't be there because they're mostly very, very organized. Most of them are like neat and orderly, put in, the fashion that they should be, but more than a few of them are like crumpled, shoved in. But the telltale sign that tips you off that something's off is that documents filed under the letter A. While each other letter seems to have a general reasonable distribution, for some reason it's oddly lacking the amount of files that are under A.
How about the books?
The books themselves cover a lot of different topics, more than the research papers. This is fiction, nonfiction, historicals, all sorts of stuff. You would probably put this collection as like over 1,200 books. Lots and lots of books. None of them seem to be missing.
It's a full case.
Yes, so there's none that are like leaning over as if one's been taken out, nothing like that. And then there's his desk that's under the window, and then the gun case as well.
I'll do a sweep of the desk and the gun case, but I take the whole A file with me.
Mm-hmm. All the files that are under A.
Yeah, I assume it's in like one bigger folder.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of like those ones that have like the arms that kind of hang on like the edges of the... Okay, yeah, you grab it. Caleb, you're digging. You're about a foot down. Nothing.
Probably like another half butt.
Yeah, nothing.
Nothing. Try to fill in what I did.
Okay.
Make it look as close to what I was at as possible.
Ray, his desk is... There's not a lot in there. It's mostly stationery supplies. Paper, pencils, pens, stuff like that.
In the gun case, like anything written on it?
No, there's no
carvings?
insignia, there's no carvings, there's nothing like that. Except for like what I described to Jerry. About one gun seems to be missing from this 12-gun case. Yeah, that's it.
Can I look through this motherfucker's trash?
Yeah. Start going through his trash. Doesn't seem like there's anything out of place. General trash.
Okay.
Unless you had something specific you were looking for.
Fucking handwriting.
No.
Can I move any of the bookcases? Like,
No, they seem to be bolted to the wall.
okay.
Can I start looking through his like art pieces, vases?
Yeah.
Sticking my hand in shit?
Yeah, no, there's nothing like in them.
Alright, I want to go downstairs with the file, kind of throw it on the counter. Well, look through all his files cabinets, and his notes for A were considerably lighter than all the other letters. So I don't know. I'm thinking someone went through this. I mean, things were out of order. It's a pretty well kept filing cabinet. Things were out of order, looking like they shouldn't have been. There was crumpled up papers. It just didn't fit. You know, looked like someone went through it. And now you got all one letter missing. Like they were trying to get something, but they didn't want to sit here for hours and look for it.
What type of thing is being researched in these files?
So it's a lot of different stuff. It's mostly anthropology and history.
Okay, so it's like events, like history stuff. It's not like this person's name in here.
No.
Okay.
Because we're talking about... And have you been through the study yet?
No.
Roy would know the papers that were on his desk at that time. General history stuff.
Yeah, there was some paperwork about mostly anthropology, but also pertaining to the Aegean Sea and Crete in Greece.
The agency?
The Aegean Sea, which is a tinier sea in the Mediterranean, which bars Greece. I know that because I was watching Hawaii 5-0.
That was on his desk.
That was front and center on his desk.
Well, if this stuff was gone through, then that must have been placed there for a reason.
I mean, this kind of it lines up with our. We don't know what this Greek writing was on the coffin.
God damn.
We know this dude that was running with Bay Street or whatever they call themselves was a Greek guy, right?
Nobody ever ran into anybody Greek. Nobody knows anybody that could translate this.
No wonder they killed him, man. He was on to the, the shit that no one thinks is really happening.
Maybe this is the guy that's straying from the flock.
I think you just got that.
This map, I'm assuming we have like the evidence like together. This map, it wasn't the same map that was found in RJ's car, right?
No.
No, it was different.
This might be the one that's lacking, decisiveness.
Why would he try to help us, though?
Yeah.
Maybe that's why he's straying from them.
Anything else that you guys are searching here?
I mean, unless we're ripping this thing up top to bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Top to bottom?
If I can roll for it, yeah.
Top to bottom's just, there's no roll, it's just going to take you a while.
I think I'm down.
Yeah, if we're waiting for the coroner to get here anyway.
Mm-hmm. So,
I don't know.
It's tough.
Yeah, it's a tough pull.
Davy Jones eventually does arrive. You didn't stay near your radio to hear the response, but one may have been given. You guys hear a car pull up, car door close. Maybe peek your head out and you see Davy Jones walking with a bag, and he sees you. Roy?
Hey, Davey. It's just you coming, right?
It's just me.
Beautiful Tuesday.
What do we got?
Body on the second floor. It's Weiss Clay,
Blush.
principal of Churchill Middle School. Bless you.
Sorry. Thank you.
Cause of death?
A blast to the face. huge load.
Just a huge load of calm.
Unreal.
Shotgun. Shot to the face.
Am I filing this anywhere?
Are you comfortable not filing it until you get a full check on this body? Is that possible?
Yeah.
I just nod my head.
He gives you a nod, walks past, makes his way up, makes his way into the bedroom, and begins his work. You guys are doing a top to bottom. Who's taking where and doing what?
I want to go back into the study.
Study?
While Davy's in there, I mean, I guess if he's explaining forensic stuff, and I'm trying to... Are we going to tell him that this isn't suicide? Sorry, I was reading. Did you tell him that?
No, I didn't. I kind of... he's the coroner. If we made that, indication, I'm sure he...
Yeah, I kind of want to search the bedroom, maybe, point to that fact.
Yeah.
Is there a garage here?
No.
Is there any other room that we haven't been in?
Not that you haven't been in, no.
Attic?
No attic, no basement.
I'll help Ray rip up the study.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jerry?
Study's sus.
Yeah.
Bottom floor?
Bolted.
Yeah, I'll look like the bottom floor, and especially I definitely want to check windows, doors, anything where it looks like there could have been some type of struggle.
Okay.
Or anything.
All right.
Oh,
yeah.
Also, looking out for these keys.
Keys, yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So, 30 minutes go by. Caleb, you're in there with Davey, and he says, cause of death. Do I need to say it?
Maybe just be sure.
No, I am sure. Shotgun blast to the head. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Whether or not he inflicted it upon himself, I'm not going to say.
Yeah.
Time of death. This guy died last night. Maybe earlier?
He was poisoned.
I'm not sure. He slipped and fell!
He ate some rotten ground turkey.
Last night.
We got some deep bruises on his sternum. And his arms. Looks like he was beaten.
You tell blunt object? No cuts?
No cuts. Blunt. Maybe even a fist. He's older, thinner skin.
It's gonna bruise up.
Yeah.
Can you, nails? Any sign of a struggle?
No, it doesn't look like he struggled much at all. His nails aren't chipped. There's no blood under it.
Is there any dirt on his hands?
No, it doesn't look like it.
I mean, I hate to bring up the smell in this room, but
Evacuating his bowels.
Yeah. Does that seem like it happened here?
Yeah, it does. It's kind of kicked into a point where it seems like it happened here.
So you think that he was alive when he was laying in this bed?
It seems to be. I mean, look, if this played out the way that you guys think it did, and the way that I think it did, is anyone going to do this without a fight?
What do you say?
Well, I'm saying that his arms aren't long enough to pull the trigger. It's clear as day here, looking at it like this. But my point is anyone on this earth going to sit there and take it like that? My point is that toxicology is going to take a little bit to come back, but I would bet that he was sedated if it played out like this. Particularly related to the fact that there was no struggle, at least none that I can point to.
You're looking at that blood. He was sitting there, seemed like he was propped up.
Yeah. I'm going to take a little bit longer.
Yeah.
So another 30 minutes go by. You guys are tearing apart that study top to bottom. There's a lot in there. A lot of stuff, like a lifetime worth of collection. Books, research papers, stuff like that. There's a moment where you guys are kind of looking in the, on the walls, checking if all the bookcases are bolted and moving the filing cabinets, moving the desk. Right. There's this point where you're moving the desk out and it kind of makes like a weird sound, and you stop for a second and you tap on it and you knock on it and you listen, you put your ear up. The desk is hollow. You start to put a little bit together and you look underneath it. There's this bottom panel, like a board, that's kind of pressed up and secured with screws underneath. And actually this makes sense with your background as well. You notice that one of the screws, the top left one, is stripped. As if it has been removed and replaced oft.
What kind of tools do we have with us?
With you, you would probably have like a decent amount of tools. You guys had
and
the cutters for the power at RJ's place, so maybe.
I mean, I imagine. Well, and between our tools and the shed.
Yeah.
If I can find for the other three screws, just a screwdriver.
Yeah, easy enough.
And then, if I could find like a drill and like some bits.
I don't know if you would have a drill in your car, and he does not have one out in like the little shed shack. But you do find a screwdriver in your patrol car. Do you point this out to Roy?
Yeah. I'm like, oh, what you looking for?
There's a like a little drop panel on the bottom of this desk. It's like So it's hollow inside. Something's in there. Something was in there. One of the screws is stripped though, so I got a screwdriver, but I don't know how much we want to tear it off. You know, we could just rip it off with 3 screws off. You know, but
was there? Sorry, there's no hammer anywhere.
No.
Okay.
Well, no, there would be a hammer out in the little shed shack.
I'll run out and grab the hammer, and I'm not gonna smash the fucking desk, but with the opposite side of the hammer that's used to pull strip
The
bolts.
claw.
Yeah, I want to claw it out.
So kind of pry it underneath and pry it open?
Yeah, I'll strip the threads.
Okay,
Whatever.
all right. You crack it open and it gives thud, 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 thud. Bounded wads of cash. A lot of cash. And something else. A small, thin, leather-bound journal.
I look at Ray. And Ray looks at Roy.
And they kiss.
we each take 1 wad of cash and put it in each other's chest pocket.
We run this city.
We them bones.
Buy the dog something nice.
I go to pick up the leather book.
Mm-hmm.
Is it like wrapped shut, kind of?
Yes. But it is engraved at the top left. It says WC.
Weiss Clay.
I opened it up.
I'm sorry, before you even touch it, can I swab it?
For fingerprints?
Yeah.
Sure, I'll carry over that forensics roll.
Holy fuck. Yeah,
God damn.
before I touch it.
Are you wearing gloves?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Is that... Oh, this is what's... Okay.
Oh my god.
Holy shit. Oh. As soon as I... Well, is this in writing or is it like...
Handwritten.
Okay. I don't even open it up. Where's the note? Where's the note?
Yeah, it's on the body, but we all saw it. We can try to...
Yeah.
Well, whatever. Yeah. So is it the same?
Not even close.
Not even close.
Vastly different. You guys ready for a dramatic reading?
Well, there you go.
Oh my god.
Oh shit. Oh, hold
Joe,
on.
has there ever been shit that you've written like that just we never come across?
Yes.
Oh man.
I want to know if this is like 4 pages.
Fuck.
We're gonna do this and then that's it.
Yeah. This is there's
No discussion afterwards. It's just like a weekend.
Yes.
But, you know.
What time is their fucking kitchen closed?
I think 1. I looked last like 2 weeks ago or something like that because we went pretty late.
God damn. All right. Oh, okay. So I'll preface it. This is looking at it now. It's a log. Dates back to January 9th, 1969. And the last entry is January 4th, 1971. I just read the last. Oh my god! Holy shit!
I feel
Okay.
like I now understand how parents feel when they watch their kids open up Christmas presents. Like I really get it now.
Oh my god!
Right,
Holy
read me a
shit!
story now.
That last line is ridiculous. Okay.
Read me a story.
January 9th, 1969. I can't read this in Ray's voice. Sorry.
Yeah, that's fine.
As much as I want to distance myself from all of this, whatever hiatus has transpired within my investigation has to end. I want more than anything to still believe in coincidences, but today has completely annihilated any inklings of disbelief I've ever grown over the past 16 years. Holy fuck. I know with certainty that my obsessions during that time had pushed me to an edge, a true edge, a threshold between here and there. At that crossroads, I chose here, but I cannot stay here, in quotes, any longer. By some coincidence, and coincidence is crossed out, and then replaced with divine machination, I saw a man at a grocery store. I followed him. I do not know what made me. I truly have no idea. I wanted to so deeply, an urge so strong and so familiar. He spoke on a payphone. He said her name. He lives here. Oh, that, yeah. Since when, I am not sure, but what is so clear, so apparent, so unmistakable is that this is by AP's design. There is not a doubt in my mind that it, and then it is crossed out, she has designs for me. I have... Alright, I'm just going to skip the shit that's crossed out, and we can... Because there's a lot of notes on it. I have no illusions of grandeur, but the way that she plays with me, toys with me, it drives me insane. I thought I could push it away, but here I am again. The investigation begins anew. I'll reach out to Becker. I know he'll be disappointed. And then Becker, he's at the same place, never left. Another note. March 23rd, same year. I've been trailing this man, Robert. He meets with other men regularly. It's a lot of talking. I cannot get close. Wanted to, just keeping tabs. Warehouses, apartments. There was a nightclub. Circled nightclub. I cannot shake the feeling that she's watching me, like I am a piece on a board game, jumping down each colored block. Finally gathered the courage and reached out to Becker. We're set to meet soon. So May 30th, 1 week later. Murder! Oh, that adds up. Okay, May 30th. Something went wrong with the deal, I am sure. Transporting a coffin, and then it has an arrow pointing to Rome, the word Rome. I saw clear as day her name carved therein. 2 dead over what? Money? Morals? I think I will kill myself rather soon. There's many involved now. Broke into one of their cars when they stopped for coffee. Artifacts like Rome, small, barely legible, but the eye. I cannot really forget that. And then he drew a little eye thing. Took them. Wanted to. Buried. Underlined. We press onward. So that was May 30th. August 1st, 69. Back from Chicago again. Becker still wasn't much help. He thinks I am crazy. I am honestly not quite sure myself. He is able to just glaze over everything that happened in Rome. Rationalize it in a series of mental gymnastics that makes me think he's the crazy one. And then 1947 is written. Jesus fuck. Okay, October 30th, so almost 3 months later. This Robert makes frequent visits to a trailer in town. I've postponed my own death, ? Still balancing work at the school through all of this. Money, I want to. The absurdity of my life weighing upon me, crushed my bones, snapped me, twig beneath stray footfalls. I laughed until I cried. Secretary saw. And then all of that with a bracket. Need to stop this behavior. Okay, December 19th, 69. Blue Coda, one of them was arrested years ago. And then he has Albert Duke's name and phone number up here. Inquired Blue Coda, it's the money or more, orders or contracts. I still do not know who is in charge of all this. Robert and company are suppliers, footmen maybe, but they're connected deeply enough to walk the way of the Black Heart. It's a modern day cult for her, and I have never been this close to getting the answers I need. Blue Coda, 404 North Washington Ave, the Warehouse District. If I were 50 years younger, I would be there right now. Took pictures, buried with the rest of my evidence. April 15th, 1970. So we jump like 4 months ahead. Becker. It's Greek history, you stupid fuck. Give me something, give me anything. I do not need help, I need context. Do not tell me it's not there. I beat him unconscious and left him there. Wanted to. He was breathing, so was I. So was I. Cannot go back to Hyde Park for a good while. Students saw. They bleed like I do. Tore out one of my molars on the drive home. Pried it out with a metal pen casing. Swallowed it. Wanted to. And then he has something in Greek written down, which I don't know if it's exactly what was on the...
It is.
I recognize it.
You recognize it as exactly what was on the coffin.
Okay, so it's 6 characters in Greek. So it was April 15th. September 4th, 1970. I need to get pressure on Robert. Whatever he's doing in that trailer has to have some relation to the entire operation. Contacted police to get involved, no response. I am very confident that the coffin is somewhere in Linwood. I also want to believe that they know I am watching, or perhaps someone else is watching. They move less often now. If they're serving her, they're giving her something. They're still active at Blue Coda. And that's circled. November 19th, 1970. I think back to Becker. Ritualism, in quotes. He is so goddamn conceited, he does not understand. He did not understand. Everything is so rigid to people. Everything is so rigid to people like him. Excerpts and allegories, short stories and myths. There is nothing ritualistic about whatever cult has sprung forth from her worship. That's the fucking point, Becker. And then he drew this eye again. 2 days later, November 21st. Whatever you want, the deepest desires you have, uncurling all self-imposed chains that lock away your animalistic true desires. The box in 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 the box. The last... What does that say? I know the dolls, but how do you say that?
Matryoshka?
Matryoshka, yeah. The last Matryoshka doll, as ugly, as disfigured as it is, it's because she wants to show us. The next day, November 22nd, the limits of our evil, right? Would you cut off your own arm? And that's circled a bunch. No, but I'd cut off another's. Why? Why is that? That's the point, Becker. And then that's the holes crossed out. That's her whole purpose. Then we jump to January 2nd, 1971. So, 3 days ago. He fell into my lap. A gift from her, perhaps. Hopefully he can piece together what's happening. I could sense it in him too. Quiet, ever so quiet. But beating, nonetheless. If he reaches the depth that I have, and then that's crossed out. And it says, if he falls to the depth that I have, I truly hope it sets him free. Good luck, Detective O'Connor. And the same to whoever you bring down here with you. You are not in the best of company, but the seat is saved regardless. With this pressure, I'll try to double back to Blue Coda. That's circled again, and written next to the notes is Detective O'Connor and his phone number. January 3rd, 1971. It's everyone. Organized crime, cops, along with these people like Robert, who's dead, by the way. Maybe because of her. I've never known her to make the want. All in individual quotes. I do not think she's able to, and even so, why would she? That's not the point. You can make the want. The want is there and she plays to it. Where was the want? Can they make the want? Are they making the want? Just like a lot of shit's just crossed out. Tears dropping right now. I don't, what's the point? If they can, and then it's all caps. If they can make the want, then what was the point? It is flagrant. It is not her way. It is not It is wrong. You cannot. They are serving her. She is serving them. She is serving them. And then there's an I. And then January 4th, 1971. Then I will kill them. Want to. And that's the last thing that's written. And then he has a diagram of North Washington Ave and a building with some call outs about a fire escape, a back door, a main door. And that is it.
Fuck, that's a lot.
With a new gigantic piece of exposition and inquiry, the VCU has another piece of meat to bite on. And that's where we're going to pick up next session.
That was a lot. This dude was the best detective ever.
Thanks for listening to this episode of LFVCU, a Nasty Table production.